Great times, great times.
Guys, isn't that awesome to see Ryan when he was so young? My husband got to teach him dance before he went off to be a musketeer, and Angie's Models and Images also helped him with his career. Angie's a good friend of mine. She's actually the first person I interviewed for the podcast I did. So as soon as that podcast channel launches, guys, if you haven't checked it out, it's called I Did Podcast, my new YouTube channel. And once it hits 50 subscribers, I can then activate the live feature. Once I activate the live feature, I've got a hard drive that hopefully all of the first 5 interviews of guests have been stored on. Angie's one of them, the one you see that's announcing Ryan here. She's moved on to have a large modeling and talent agency with many, many stars and models all signed under her from LA to Toronto and Ottawa and globally. Meredith Paul, her daughter, Helena Alexis Seymour. She's got some really incredible people signed. Her actors and models really work hard in the industry, and she's very well known. And she's now, like I said, got an agency in LA, Ottawa, and Toronto, which her daughter runs in LA and son runs in Toronto, and she runs the Ottawa one. And then we've got Andre Pommier, a diamond jeweler. If you check out my ice fishing videos, you're going to see Andre donated a beautiful fish necklace for the ice fishing derby a few weekends ago, April 15th. And you'll see some live videos from inside the jewelry store. He's been a good friend for decades and a family jeweler for well longer than I've been alive. So his father used to have the business before Andre and his sister and his family took over. So his wife and daughters work there now. It's just an amazing family business. And his sister is incredible. They all are. The staff are amazing. And the things you see in there, there's price points for everybody. And they're so giving to the community. It is amazing. So I got to interview Andre. I got to interview Mrs. Liz, who's also got a podcast, Elizabeth Jean Olivier Gagnon. She's a book author as well. Got to interview Randy Sauvé from Fantasy Realm. He's a comic book store owner as well as Cape, the Comic-Con that's put on every year, the one that runs that, and also a good friend for decades. He used to work with my dad and grew up together. And who else? Oh, the Lavender Farm we interviewed as well. So those are people that have already been interviewed. Hopefully the interviews have been stored on the 4K hard drive. But from here on in, everything is going to be shot live, raw, unedited. We've got some amazing musicians, amazing artists, all going to be awaiting, some entrepreneurs, all waiting to share their story with you. So it's going to be amazing. And those 5 interviews that have already been done, as soon as we hit the 50 subscribers and we activate the live feature, I'll be able to videotape those interviews live. They're not going to be edited. It's going to be all raw as shot. Hopefully the sound is going to be okay. Just this video of Ryan was done years ago before the technology of cell phones were around. That was done on a big VHS camera. So yeah, interesting, guys. So go over to I Did Podcast, please check it out, subscribe. It's free. As soon as we hit 50 subscribers, you're going to see all those interviews downloaded. They're going to give you some real insights into some incredible lives, from a diamond jeweler to a modeling agency CEO to book authors, to lavender farms to comic book owners and Cape when they dress all up for Comic-Con. When Randy got remarried, him and his wife got done as Superman, and was she Spider Girl or Superwoman? She was Superwoman. And Randy, I think it was Superman when they got married. So they're always dressing up. They're always doing that. It's always so fun, even at our age. So check out I Did Podcast, the new YouTube channel. Hit subscribe. Hit subscribe to this channel if you guys don't mind. It would mean the world to me. Let me know where you're watching from. And if you were to get to have guests come on to the podcast, who would you like to see? Whether it's a business, they're going to be always telling us about their journey. I've got really some incredible a famous musician who's going to be coming back once he's done tour. A couple of famous musicians have already said they'd be on the podcast, so stay tuned for that. Incredible artists, are going to be on. Like I said, some more local entrepreneurs who have incredible stories. A lot of, people who did it solo, people who went against the odds. It's going to be so incredible to hear from everyone. So let me know where you're watching from. Let me know what you'd like to hear on the podcast. Head on over to I Did Podcast on the YouTube and check it out. Subscribe. There's, personal shorts on there right now of me, but soon as, like I say, we hit 50 subscribers there, all the live interviews are going to drop and new ones coming on. So, and some of the live interviews we did in the 4K video production, we may be doing a second series for them and multiple possible series for them, getting to know them more and more with different questions and answers that you guys may have. So thanks for checking out everything. I appreciate you guys hitting 1,600 subscribers on my personal channel. Means the world to me. Can't wait to hit that 10K and really that 100,000. And I dream about the million, and it's going to happen. I know it is. So stay tuned, guys. From geology to homesteading to hunting to fishing, just to health and wellness. The channel, my personal channel, covers so much, and it's going to feature a lot of the podcasts from I Did as well. So thanks for being with me. Let me know where you're watching from, and peace out. Hope you have a great weekend. Cheers.